So this is my code for my calculator that I have created. First off, we start off with the form variables such as operator, number 1 and number 2, a result, an answer, and a success boolean. Success boolean is going to be used when we try to pass whatever's in the display box, and if it works it'll be true, otherwise it'll be false. So here we have all the various buttons on the calculator like 0, 1, 2, 3, and all it will do is it will just add 3 to the text of whatever's in the display of the calculator. So visually, when I press, for example, 4, 4 will appear on the screen after whatever number I've already entered. Okay, here when display box text has changed, what it'll do is it will check the length of it, and if it reaches 40, what's going to happen is that it's going to minus 1 off the length, so whatever was last inputted will just be removed. This is just to prevent the calculator having too big numbers or the numbers exceeding the size of the text box. Next we have our plus button. So what's going to happen is going to try and pass whatever's in the display box, and if it succeeds then it will be able to put num1 it'll be able to put whatever's in the display into num1. And then we have a execute button, so if the operator is plus it will add the numbers, if it's minus it'll minus, if it's divide it will divide, and if it's times it will times. And the same logic for the plus button, for the minus button. And if something has already been executed and the user wants to add something on top, for example, if we do 1 plus 1 is 2, and then we want a minus 2, number 1 will be the result. So number 1 will be 2. And then if we minus 2, number 2 will be 2, and then it'll be 2 minus 2. Here we have an AC button, so it will clear the calculator and it will clear whatever's in the display box. This is just so that the user can do different equations. We have a square button, so we just square whatever is in the display box. And then we have a square root button, which will do the same, but for square root. Now these use a math method. And then we have sine, which also uses the math method. And again, it will take whatever's in the display box and sign that. Now here what we're going to do is we're going to look at our UI design for the calculator. Okay, so we have lots of buttons mirroring a scientific calculator. So like 9 times 6, 54. And then we added a 3, so we get 57. Here look, we can do a delete button and we use the AC button. And here we have 18. And if we press the answer button without clearing the computer's memory, we'll see that, look, we get 18. And look, here we get 21. And then we're just adding. Okay, here we have 81. Again, using the answer button. Here we press sign and we get the sign of whatever number that was. We can square them.